New at 6 for you. A current UPS employee says he is concerned after he found a noose at the Maumee distribution center.
Michael Sandlin joins us live in studio. Michael, he tells you he's worried about sharing his story here.
That's right, Kaylee. He's worked at UPS for many years, but asks us not to identify him because he says he's afraid of retaliation. He says he's made the disturbing discovery months ago and left him shocked and disgusted.
You belong at UPS. That's what the company calls its rallying cry, promising a diverse and inclusive workspace. But this employee says his experience is completely different.
Okay, so we found a noose in my work area.
The longtime UPS employee says he walked into work and found this, a noose hanging in his workspace from the back of a truck on the morning of May 2nd of this year.
You would think in Ohio these type of things in this day and age wouldn't happen. And it was appalling. But at the same time, it wasn't shocking with the history of the things that go on in the hub in Maumee.
He says he worked at UPS when 19 workers filed a lawsuit against the same UPS distribution center in 2019. The case, filed in Lucas County Common Pleas Court, claimed the defendants have maintained a hostile work environment through these employment decisions, as well as by tolerating and failing to remedy known racist comments and conduct, such as hanging nooses above the workstation of an African-American employee, distributing pictures of nooses, displaying a cell phone video hangman game with an African-American effigy, a gorilla face and target illustrations, posing a larger monkey doll dressed as a UPS employee at the top of the ladder near the workstations of African-American employees, and comments such as using the N-word near African-Americans and referring to a minority neighborhood as N-wordville when refusing to deliver packages there. The case was later dismissed in federal court and resolved without the court's involvement. A UPS spokesperson wrote on the matter, quote, "The lawsuit was resolved years ago and the facility has new leadership." The employee I spoke with says at the time UPS did diversify its leadership team, but claims it didn't last.
They brought black managers in to try to pacify us, kind of. And honestly, I think they ran them off. And now they brought the old regime back, the regime that was there during the other incidents, and things are starting to happen again.
The company's sign outside the Maumee facility reads, "Not in our house." It's a slogan UPS says means it does not tolerate inappropriate behavior. I reached out to UPS on this newest matter as well. The company declined an interview, but provided this written statement. UPS is committed to maintaining a workplace environment that is respectful, inclusive, and free of harassment and discrimination. Upon learning of these allegations, we completed a prompt and thorough investigation and took swift and decisive corrective action, terminating the employment of the person who is responsible.
They do all these diversity initiatives, and I heard that upper management told them, like, we really don't care about that. I know y'all think that's a priority, but our priority is production.
He tells WTOL 11 he's seen racist acts at the UPS distribution facility for years.
We had things happen in feeders. We had employees call out the N-word. We just had like a lot of racial issues. Some days it's just tough to sleep because you know you got to go back in and you don't know what's going to happen or the atmosphere.
And he believes the culture at the Maumee hub has normalized this kind of behavior.
It's like the first time something happened, you're like, it's a mistake. But how do things continue to happen over and over again if it's not the culture they breed?
So I asked, if this really is the culture inside Maumee's UPS distribution center, why stay?
Honestly, it's all I have. I don't have a degree. So I'm kind of stuck in this environment. And you kind of feel helpless. Because like, at UPS we make pretty good money. And there's no way if I leave there that I'm gonna make that type of money anywhere else without having a degree, education. So I have to stay.
It was Toledo City Councilwoman Sir Sandra McPherson who called this in first to WTOL 11, bringing us our attention to this story. She says she was shocked to hear the allegation, but not surprised, and says it needs to be taught that racism will not be tolerated. So if you or someone you know has experienced workplace intimidation or racism, we want to investigate it. Email us directly at news@WTOL.com. We'll keep you updated as we continue to learn more. For WTOL 11, I'm Michael Sandlin.